Well, it's Sunday morning, October 18th, something like that, 2009. Here's my Longevity LS200 Pi sitting on my workbench. I put an L620 plug, L being locking, 6 meaning 200X, whatever, 220, 240, 208 volts. You're running, and it's 20 amps, and I checked that based on the gauge of the wire inside here. There's 3 conductors, a black, a white, and a green. The NEMA L620 plug I got from Home Depot. Pretty cut and dry. There's green there for ground, and then you've got an X and a Y on there. It's pretty simple to figure out. I like locking plugs. So this unit's going to sit here until I get some documentation. I emailed Simon of Longevity on Saturday because there's no form whatsoever of documentation that I received in my package. And I guess I would personally like some kind of documentation from Longevity. I did check their website also, and there's a section under manuals, and you click on that and there's nothing in that manuals section to click on. Again, back to what I'd prefer, I'd like something that says most people hook this up like this, because this is a multifunction unit and you've got inputs for air/argon. You know, I guess it's okay to mix air and argon. You'd have to purge it out a bit. Air being needed for plasma cutting, argon needed for TIG welding. Anyway, same kind of questions all the way around. I really don't want to go any further with this thing until I get some documentation on how all of this stuff should be connected and what the switch settings are. This switch right here says stick cut TIG. That's pretty cut and dry. I went out on a welding forum, and there's some people complaining about the same thing, lacking about documentation. I do like this unit. It looks like a good quality unit, but how many people are going to know? I mean, I can go out and figure this out. Okay, AC switch setting is for aluminum. DC switch, that's TIG welding aluminum. DC is for your ferrous type steels, stainless, that type of stuff. But you know, pulse on, pulse off, AC frequency, AC balance, pulse current, pulse frequency, pulse width, base current, downslope, post flow. I know post flow absolutely is for TIG welding, and that post flow would be for how long you have gas shielding your weld after you're done doing TIG welding, which is very important. But again, how many people are going to know just straight out of the chute how this stuff should be connected and what to set your settings to? You got pilot, arc here. Starting from the left, this is positive, so I know that that's where your grounds hook up to for your various connectors that we've got. Torch control, that's your foot pedal, I'm sure of that. Pilot arc, not quite sure about that one yet. Gas outlet, I'm sure that that's got to do with where my argon gas comes out of, so my torch for my TIG welder is going to hook up here, and then negative. So again, I know that there's connectors that hooked up all those things, and they're pretty cut and dry, but best practices for some of these dial settings based on what functions you're trying to perform, whether it be stick, cut, or TIG. Again, without documentation, I'd prefer not to proceed, because I don't want to get frustrated and blame the machine or myself on not doing things right. So documentation key.